Shooting Brings topic number 10. Why would Creed star Jonathan Majors put his future on the line over a female? Now, I could say a white bitch like Forecast. But you guys probably heard this story, even in passing. We could have made a brief comment to it. The idea of these black men, especially dealing with these white women, and always being shown how they, these white women have power over them. When is enough? When do we get it that it's time to leave this shit alone? I guess that's how you guys could speak to it. Let's start with Carl.
Well, my issue, it's funny how this blends into the last prompt because I'm not a fan. I've seen Jonathan Majors in Lovecraft Country and Creed and in the new Marvel movie, but he did that one movie, Deliverance, talking about a black pilot during the Korean War. So here, this man is this big famous actor doing U.S. military propaganda. So his discretion with the cave bitch is secondary to me to his making military propaganda to get more black people to join the military as they get as it seems as the United States fails to meet its quota in getting people to join the military, so that they're missing their recruitment goals. So here he is, this black man who's doing something stupid. And many times they get gassed up. They start making some money, start getting their picture in magazines, and they start forgetting where they came from. They forget, hey, I'm black. I'm a black person. Just like O.J. Simpson said, I'm not black. I'm O.J. And he got reminded very quickly that no, nigga, you black. So with Jonathan Majors, maybe he forgot where he came from, but he got his wake up call. But my thing is, these actors and these celebrities, they do their best to distance themselves from black people. Then when they get in trouble, they want to come running back to the black community. Now I don't know if Jonathan Majors has distanced himself from black people. He want to play in the snow. That's his business. Um, but you got to be smart. You out here putting your hands on these white women, uh, even if and I he's innocent until proven guilty, but just the accusation as a black person, you got to know you're gonna carry that. You're not gonna be like what's that one white dude who let beat up on women, Jack Nicholson, who get all these allegations, or you're not gonna be able to just get away with that. They're gonna remind you every time where you are and where you stand in the society. So you know he'll be all right. That's all I think about it.
Appreciate that, Carl. Let's go to Real Black Gentleman.
Let's see. Yeah, that was unfortunate for him. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust them. You can't trust these. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust them. You can't do it. It I don't know. It just it seems like a setup. I mean, completely. I just think it's all this is just one big setup. Because I mean, this dude was on top of the world. What it was is like he was big. He was big upping. What's his name? The other dude in Creed. Killmonger. What's his name? Michael B.
Michael B.
Jordan. Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was big upping them and stuff. There was a lot of like press about him big upping them, talking about like how Michael B. Jordan, you know what I'm saying, was a good guy, and like he's supposed to be the bad guy in the movie. It's like, man, all this just seems like a setup, man. It don't even seem like, it just seems like a whole bunch of like dominoes fell right on him right now. And I'm hearing they trying to like cut him out the movie. It's goofy, man. Like this is the price of like fame. It's like this is the thing about taking that check. It's like, I mean, and he just, I mean, I haven't got really anything really to say about this. It's just like, I just think that he's being set up and he just put himself in a bad situation. I think in the sense of, but it could have been any woman. I mean, at this point, I don't even think, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even matter. Like they had two black men on some up stuff and now the black guy has to be the bad guy. He's already the bad guy in the movie. Now he has to be the bad guy in real life. I mean, it just the plots, make themselves up at this point. I mean, I see through it. I don't think, what I'm saying, he's innocent. I think. I mean, I ain't gonna like put nothing on him. I ain't gonna put no damage on him, nothing like that. I'm a pass.
I appreciate that, real black gentleman. Is Ben Uko there? Ben Uko, what say you? Why would Creed star Jonathan Majors put his future on the line over this white woman?
Oh, this case. They should have arrested this woman immediately. After all, when she recanted that story, no. You gotta go to jail here. No way this could have been allowed to happen. How many times we're told that we cannot date these women? We cannot date them. I learned one thing. You are that person who you sleep with. And don't get me wrong, there are black men that sleep with black women that cool too, but that doesn't mean every black person is like that. That cherishes a black woman, loves his black wife, to know that that's the biggest, that's the important mindset of it all. Like I said again, you are that person who you sleep with. Then you know what you're thinking. That your mindset is not about black people. You can't speak on black issues. So once you marry, I think mostly is when you marry one of their women, a non-black woman. Oh, everything is you're kind of you're really disqualified to talk about black issues because you're not dating a black woman.
Now, I'm sorry. Is that the same for black women who date white men?
Yes, and hold on, I yell the mic.
All right, let's go to Buana.
Yeah, can you hear me, Koku?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody know I'm a Gaviite. So the question is, okay, so and I'm all for dating black women, but I listen to my brothers like Erzuli, when he say that the black women are state property, which means that they go along with the general consensus, of how white women are in America right now. Really and truly, many of them white women, same temperament, same personalities or whatever. So the question becomes, and I'm playing devil's advocate here. So the question becomes, what's the difference? Because just like a white woman will call the police on me, so will a black woman. Just like a white woman gonna sleep with my friends on me, so will a black. Look at Jada Pinkett Smith publicly. How she railroaded Will Smith. What's the difference? You know what I mean? So I understand. I feel like and I'm playing devil's advocate. I feel like he's in a catch-22 situation. He's in a catch-22 situation because you're saying, oh, he should date a black woman. What's the difference? What's the difference? You have some black women out here who saying you should abort black babies, black male babies. So if he starts to date one of these people who are anti-black male, what's the difference? It may be how society is going to look at the situation. Maybe you could say that. But what's the difference, really? So like I say, I am an advocate of dating black women, of course. But I just think that he should choose carefully in the position that he's in right now.
But that's the difference, though, Buana. That's the difference. See, that optic, that if it's what's the difference, then why not choose your own, right?
That's true.
That optic of making that alternate choice.
I mean, that's true when you think about it. What's the difference? I guess doing it for the optics, yeah, that's an argument. I hear that. I hear that. But if you're gonna end up,
Yeah.
if you're gonna end up in the same conundrum, which means you're gonna end up in handcuffs, I guess Koku say, well, you might as well end up in handcuffs with the black for the black woman, but you
Yeah.
end up in handcuffs anyway. You end up in
Yeah.
handcuffs anyway.
The idea of what's the difference? Yeah, there's a
What's the
difference
difference?
there.
You end up in handcuffs anyway, Koku. You end up
Yeah,
in
but
handcuffs
there's a
anyway.
difference there. There's a difference. What are you giving up of yourself to end up in handcuffs for this other woman? When you have your woman, there's a difference there.
But she could put you
Yeah,
in handcuffs anyway because her taste, her culture, and her custom is the same. As a matter of fact, it ain't running parallel. It's running in almost foot to foot with the same white lady. What's the difference, Coco? The optics, I get that. I
yes,
get
the
that.
optics.
I
No, no, you can't brush past it. The
no, hold on,
optics
no,
are
Coco. Hold on, no,
different.
Coco. Hold on, no, Coco. The optics is for other people, not for me, though. Because it's with the society or the outsiders in terms of me being the white woman. That's when you say with that I came. But I gotta live with her. So I gotta live with Miss Anne. Or I have to live with what do you call it? What do you call it? Sweet Sadie, who's act just like Miss Anne. What's the difference? Can you hear me?
Yo, no, no. The difference is who you choose to kind of be okay with doing that to you. It's
So I
why would
okay. I have to be okay with going to jail with the with the
no,
black
but
woman.
why would you be okay with a foreign woman, with doing that under a foreign woman? Like that's strange to me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's weird. I
Oh,
feel like
so Koku, the black woman who done up in the regalia like the white woman, in the white woman costume with her hair, nails, and make face paint, and all her attitudes and attributes. She trying to be in line with the white woman. That make it different then, because
well,
she's trying. Why not go to the original if she's trying to be a carbon copy of the original?
no, I feel you, and I think there should be a punishment for that. But to ultimately choose to go against your God given, however you want to put it, your woman, to go through that with another woman, there's something strange about that.
No. Let me go back. I can refer back to the great Urzuli. If my woman now has become state property, and we know what we mean when we say state property,
Yes, sir.
what's the difference? State property. The black woman is state property. The white woman is the state. Maybe that's the only difference. Right? What the state is greater than state property. So the white woman represents the state, and the black woman represents state property. So maybe that's the difference.
I know
Maybe that's the difference. Who
I
knows?
hear that, but what I'm saying is, how do you ever expect to reconcile anything with your woman if you choose to go through bullshit with a foreign woman?
But is
Like
she really our woman though? Is the question.
That's the question. That's the question, Kyle. Hit him with it. Hit him with it again.
Carl, say it again.
Is she really our woman though? If she behaves in the same manner as these crackers, is she really our woman?
But she damn sure ain't gonna be a woman after you do that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
yeah, I
all these black women out here messing with white dudes. Come on now,
He was
they
saying
way worse than we are.
Kyle was saying she wasn't a woman before it happened. She was state property.
Facts.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Goku. I'm waiting. You think it ain't?
yeah, I understand she's fucking up. She's state property, but
And I'm not a proponent of this swirling shit, but if you want to date a blonde woman, why not go for the original? Why go for a copy? If that's what you really want to do.
No, I mean, I guess I'm struggling with this thing of like, yeah, for the woman to have that mentality, you kind of should, the punishment should be to kind of write her off. But I still think to write her off in favor of another woman, another man's woman, I just think you cannot ever come back from that.
Maybe you should have got a Puerto Rican woman.
Maybe she should have got I was thinking Filipino, Carl. I was thinking Filipino.
Yeah.
Now, Puerto Rican would have choked his ass back now.
Nah, Puerto Ricans stab you when you're sleeping, man. You don't want to mess with
Oh.
no Spanish. No Spanish.
But anyway, that's the last topic for tonight. Do you guys want to shout anything out tonight? Let's start with Carl.
No shout outs. Thanks for the show, and I look forward. Are we going to be here next week? It's Easter, so are we going to celebrate the resurrection of white God, or we will be here?
I'll be here.
All right, then. That's what's up. I'll be here too.
Okay, then. Great. Real Black Gentleman, you want to shout anything out?
Nah, I'm good. Just thanks for I'm saying? Thanks for the topics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass.
Yes, sir. Buana, what do you want to shout out this week?
Shout out for the shows that we having. Hopefully, we'll start up the sports show again with Brother Bakari on Friday night. We'll see how that goes. But shout out to everyone who contributed tonight. You all did a great job. And remember to send in your tithes and offerings to the channel so Coco could build up his channel a little bit more, man. Y'all contribute to the show if y'all can. All right.
Appreciate it. Ben Uko, you want to shout anything out?
I think the big shout out is to you, Jose, Forecast, Bakari. Please shut them out. I was a little bit sick this week. I wasn't able to do as much, but I'm getting better now. So it's kind of great to see all of us sit at the weekly roundtable. So, and I just feel like that this is what we have to do every Saturday. This is the Team Blacks roundtable where we meet.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you.
One last shout out. Shout out to my good sister from Kenya, Tanzania, the blood empire, my home. Shout out to my sister, man. Shout out to our show is on Tuesday night. So shout out to her.
Yeah, so check out Tanzan, check out Brother Bakari, check out Forecast, check out Consider Cheek, Oni in the morning, perhaps Harsh Valley Podcast in the evening, 8 p.m. Check everybody out on KWAZ Radio. Join the mailing list. Donate to the shows. Donate to the station so we can make it bigger and better and get more reach out here on this in these internet spaces. But we do got to start talking about doing some work, some physical work in the streets. Check out Bakari's show from earlier today talking about that. So we need to talk about some more in-person, on the street level, so to speak, grassroots level organization. So we'll come around to that conversation in the future.
Another thing also, yeah. So I do need to give you guys my podcast for the Black Tech, all the tech stuff. So I do need to give that to you. I keep forgetting to give that to you, Coco. My shows, so I can start putting those up on your Discord. You guys still got that tech page, right?
I have the Bit of Medicine podcast Discord. You'll find the link in the description. Oni has the Pan-African discussion. So yeah, you could send us information over there. and we could create a channel or whatever to dedicate to it too. So just hit us up over there.
Okay. Okay.
So that's we will be back next week. Who knows? Maybe I pop in during the week. You'll see another. You guys be good. I'll talk to you guys next week. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Bitter Medicine Podcast with your host, Koku. If you like what you just heard, we hope you pass along our web address, bittermedicineblogs.com, to your friends and colleagues, and share our show to all your social media. Be sure to check out our archive section on our website for previous podcasts. This has been a KWAZ radio production. Join us next time for another session of the Bitter Medicine Podcast. Follow us on Facebook at Bitter Medicine Show, Twitter, Bitter Meds, Tumblr, Bitter Meds, Instagram, Bitter Medicine.